Good late morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Gently reaching for the mascot real quick. Here's the mascot, Wilbur. Anyhow, I need a haircut. It's not even doing what it's supposed to do, but, you know, who cares? The reason why I'm coming at you oddly is I want to plunk a link in here. My friend told me, it must have been last year, to watch this documentary. It's the trailer for said documentary. It's called Hot Coffee. Perhaps some of you have seen it before, but it floated to the forefront of my mind when I got a comment from underneath my other video. So, you know how my mind works. It floated to the forefront, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and share this. It's basically about how we as a society, we've been sort of molded to, by corporations and whatnot, to buy into things like frivolous lawsuits, to think that they're frivolous and whatnot, and how this is like a concerted effort, I guess you'd say, to... Concerted, is that the right word? I don't know. Sometimes I say things and they don't sound right. If it doesn't sound right, I apologize. I got a word wrong. Oh, well. Oh, my God, there's a ladder approaching my house. Why would that be happening? I see a ladder walking through. I'm pausing. Evidently, Mother had the lawn servicer coming out to get the leaves and stuff out of the gutters and whatnot. Spencer cleaned them earlier, but yeah, they need it in an actual professional way. So I'm sitting here going on to you as I see a ladder approaching. And, you know, I thought it was Perpetual, clearly. I mean, ladder, Perpetual, house painter. And so I'm going through the window saying, what are you doing? He couldn't hear me, so he had to come to the door, and he's like, oh, ma'am, ma'am, it cracks me up. We're doing your leaves or whatever. So never a dull moment here on the compound, the Hauserman compound, at any rate. Moving back, I wasn't sure if I was using a word right, but if I'm not, I apologize. It's an effort of some sort to mold us into thinking that, oh, like the McDonald's lawsuit was frivolous when that lady got burnt. There's way more to the story, hence the name of the documentary, the trailer that I'm going to link right here, called Hot Coffee. A lot of stuff was not brought out during that, you know, through the corporate media and stuff. They made her sound like a kook. She wasn't a kook. Spoiler alert, she had burns so severe that they didn't think she would live. And also, what else about it? McDonald's had received, I believe, I could be mistaken, 800-ish complaints about the heat, about how their coffee was excessively way too hot. They had received those complaints over the years or whatever, which all comes out in this documentary. And there's much more to it. They go through all kinds of different law cases and how we as a society have been molded to inadvertently, I guess is the word, take up for corporations and call things frivolous. And, you know, now they move into arbitration, which you don't get a jury and all this jazz. It really opened my mind further than it was. I was joking in another comment and said, my mind is so open now that, honestly, I think my brains are falling out, and I would appreciate your assistance in scooping them up and placing them back in my noggin. That's all Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identity. Let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door. Research before you judge, and I left my book over there because I didn't want this guy to see me talking to myself. Okay, war is a racket. Love you so.